Question 4. The following diagram shows triangle ABC with AB equals 3 centimeters, BC equaling 8 centimeters, and angle ABC equaling 60 degrees. Part A says show that AC is equal to 7 centimeters. So hopefully by now you're able to look at this question and recognize that it is a classic law of cosines question because you're given two sides and the angle between them and asked to find the third side. So the formula for law of cosines is c squared is equal to a squared plus b squared minus 2ab cosine of c. And the directions say show that, so they tell us that the answer is 7 centimeters and we need to get there, but we can't use that answer in our process. So c squared is equal to, and for a and b we can plug in 3 and 8. It doesn't matter which you choose to be a and which you choose to be b, because multiplication and addition in this case are commutative, so it doesn't matter what order you do these in. So from here, everything on the right side of the equal sign is just numbers, so we can take that whole expression and plug it into the calculator, and what we get is c squared equals 9. So if we take the square root of both sides, we find that c is equal to 7 centimeters, exactly like we were supposed to get. Part B says the shape in the following diagram is formed by adding a semicircle with diameter AC to the triangle. Find the exact perimeter of this shape. So a semicircle is a half circle, and the other thing to pay attention to in the directions are that it says exact perimeter. So what that means is we're not going to want to round our answer at all, even though we're going to be working with pi. We're just going to leave it as the symbol pi. So for our semicircle there, that means that that's half a circle. And so if I just kind of approximate, let's say that's the center of the circle. In part A, we found that this whole distance, the diameter of the circle, is 7 centimeters, which must mean that the radius over here is 3.5 centimeters, and then this other side of the radius is 3.5 centimeters. And the reason we need to know this is because in order to find the perimeter of the whole shape, we're going to have to find the circumference of half that circle. So the circumference formula for a circle is c equals 2 pi r. But because we're only dealing with half a circle, then we really only need half the circumference, so we can just multiply all that by a half. But in front, a half times 2 is going to cancel out. So the half a circumference that we care about is actually just pi r, so that's where the radius comes in. So the half the circumference is just 3.5 times pi, and again we're going to leave it as just pi right now so we can give an exact perimeter. So the perimeter, the area around this very strange shape, is going to be this. So length BA is 3, and then we're going to go around the half circle, and we just found out that that is 3.5 pi, and then we go back across from C to B, so that's 8. So the best exact answer we can get is, if you add the 3 and the 8, 11 plus 3.5 pi, and that's as much as we can combine that expression without breaking our rules about like terms. And so that is our exact perimeter. Ooh, but we'll probably want to include units, so that means centimeters.